Hi! Oh my god. So, hi, it's me, it's Janelle. And this is what I wanted to start with. This is the video that I was so excited for, that I wanted to make so badly. Mostly because I had no one to talk to about this. This is my top 10. Actually, I'm lying. This isn't top 10. This is like the top 14, maybe? Yeah. I tried to make it top 10 and it didn't work out. So, top something favorites completed animes. Yay! I'm so excited. I wanted to talk about this forever, mostly because I only talk about anime with mainly one person in my life consistently, but because of coronavirus, I haven't been able to see my sweet, sweet, sweet girl. And this was like my kind of outlet to just express what I'm feeling in the inside, because yeah, I just want to talk about anime. I'm so excited. So, because I know I talk a lot, I'm going to try to make it 1 minute. So, it's like an elevator pitch, even though elevators don't really last a minute. But I'm going to go down the list and talk about the first things that pop into my head of why I love them so much. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't watched it. Also, these are my own opinions. Some people might have watched it and not liked it, and that's okay, because I definitely watch some animes that people love, but I just can't get into it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay. Also, I just noticed that there is a smudge over here, so if you see that, sorry. Or over here, I forget. There's a smudge somewhere on the screen. I just cleaned the lens, but you're gonna see a little blurriness. Sorry about that. Anyways, continue. Alright. And if you hear a lot of back noise, I can't do anything about it. I tried. In 10th place, this is two things. I'm going to set a timer. Okay. And it's starting now. Alright. Top 10. 10 is Gargantua on the Verdurous planet. Mecha. If you like machines, if you like growth, if you like very short story, it's not long. I think it's 24 episodes. Plot twist. There's a plot twist. Oh my god. If you like machines, if you like fighting, if you like future stuff, watch this. It's like post-apocalyptic-ish. So, yeah. Great. I think that's it. Okay, cool. That was less than a minute. Any final thoughts that I have on that is it's sweet. I would say that. If you like fighting, that's for you. If you like oceans, it's also for you. If you like space, it's also for you. Also in the top 10, because I couldn't put this away, Persona 4. Based on the game, it's like it's going through with the gameplay, kind of. I haven't played it. I'm stuck at those games. You'll see such growth in character development. And what I loved about it so much is that I guess it was hitting me at a very personal time. Woof, woof. Oh no! Okay. It's murder mystery, and the characters have to fight the insecurities they feel within themselves. That's not fair. A dog was barking when I was talking. Yeah, well, I guess, okay, wrap up. What I love about Persona 4 is you really go with the growth of the main character as if you're playing the game. There's another plot twist. It's not long. It's pretty short. For me, I watched it in high school. It helped me kind of see how to see my own insecurities and my own personal problems in a different light and how to combat it. And that's what I loved about Persona 4. I think that's what it gave for me. And it's also a little creepy. Alright, the next one is Naruto. Naruto's the first one I watched since I was like 8 years old. I love about it, it starts off pretty awesome. Like the fighting scenes are amazing. I felt like they really had great arcs in the beginning and throughout Shippuden. I felt like they knew what they were doing. You could definitely skip the freaking fillers. You don't need to watch all of that. The only filler you need to watch is Kakashi's face mask unraveling. That is #1 filler of all time for me. But besides that, Naruto is just super freaking long, and that's why it's number 9. Why you should watch it? Fighting scenes, amazing. Sasuke was my #1 crush growing up. I still think he's a hot boy. Yeah. Well, I'm past my time, but I'm gonna wrap it up. The plot was great. I saw it, and there's a lot of stuff that's going on. I felt like in the beginning, up until a certain point past Shippuden, that they nailed the storylines. They nailed what they wanted to do. But after, whoever watches it now, after the pain arc, it didn't really know where it was trying to go in the ending. It just dragged out. I still love it. I still think it's something I've binged since I was a kid, and some moments still give me like goosebumps. Some of the fights are just so cool. It's so cool to watch, but it's just too freaking long. I would stop at Pain. I would really just stop at the Pain arc, because by the end, just watch Boruto. Sasuke, you're still my 8-year-old crush, and yeah, that's on that. Believe it. Number 8, it's another tie, because I think they're very similar though. It is Cowboy Bebop and Trigun, and hot men going through an internal crisis. Cowboy Bebop, it's sad. I think both of them also have just a sad aura about them of what they're going through. Very lighthearted men in face value, but going through deeper stuff. And hell of a lot of fighting. Trigun was one of the first animes I also watched. It's from like 1990s, I think. I have 9 seconds left. I'm also out of time already, but my last thoughts. They're both pretty short. These men are pretty. It doesn't drag out, and Trigun I watched a while ago, but I still remember it being shocking to me. That's the essence that I get. It was very out. It's also like kind of not post-apocalyptic, but post-world, like post our world. And Cowboy Bebop, it feels like there's a lot of deeper meanings within that whole series. To really think about the characters, what they're going through, what their actions mean, and the end is also a lot, but you have to watch it in order to know what I mean. Number 7. Okay. Number 7 is Violet's Evergarden. And it's so pretty. Such a, like, a majestic scene that they place you in. The animation's amazing. The music is so good. And background music. Whatever they did, it's just great. Also, there's a lot of fighting. Okay, I love the fighting, apparently. It's also very deep. Like, almost every episode, it, like, kept punching my heart, punching my guts. It's not long. I think it's about 12 episodes. It's about wartime era, about a girl, beautiful girl, going through pretty much PTSD and trying to make a living in the world that she's in after she fights. Oh, okay, that's not that bad. Anyways, I'm gonna keep talking because it's really heartwarming, heartfelt. It used to be on Netflix. I don't know if it's still there. It's just really serene. It's hearts crunching, punching. If you want to feel something, I feel like this is an anime you should watch because it hurts a little bit. Okay, also, let me at least describe the plot. It's about a girl who writes letters, but you'll get it. Number 6 is Psycho-Pass. Psycho-Pass is kind of psychopathic. Also, why I really stayed with it, hot guy. Very, very, very big hot guy in it. Plot twist and character development. Concise story. I would only watch the first season though. I don't like the seasons after it. Forgive my liney face. Just stick with it because it's pretty gory and I'm not really into gory. This is probably the most like horror-ish thing I've ever watched and could stick through because there's a lot of eye stuff and I'm not into eye things, you know? Also murder mystery. A lot of fighting. A lot of gory I'm gonna keep going. Okay, this is a little better, right? It's, in the beginning, I'm gonna tell you, I hated the main character like crazy. Like, I wanted to freaking be, I couldn't do it. And I almost gave up because she was so annoying. But that's why you should stick with it because it gets so much better and have genuine appreciation for the character development they played with her. Because in the end, she was like my homegirl. Like, I wanted to emulate her growth because I take these animes very seriously and like personally. Psycho-Pass, please, I think if you're into horror-ish stuff, if you're into murder mystery, if you're into like those ID investigation discovery, you should watch this. It's pretty interesting, it's pretty heart-wrenching, and ironic. There's a lot of parts in it that's just super ironic. Also, hot guy. Number 5 is Gurren Lagann. It's a slow start for me. I stopped for a bit and then I heard that it gets so much better, so I restarted, and that's true. It gets so much better. If you like mecha again, if you like fighting, if you like boys, because I do. There's probably like 1 or 2 chicks that I was like, cool, they were pretty. You really root for the main characters and you don't know how they're gonna get out of this shit, and you're amazed when they do. Because you watch it and you're like, how the hell is it gonna happen? How are they gonna defeat these people? Okay, I moved. I couldn't deal with the lines on my face quickly now because I think I have 30 seconds left. It's a lot of fighting. A lot of gut-wrenching moments where you didn't expect something to happen and it did. I think this is one of the only animes where something really crazy happens. You just can't believe it. And it kind of lasts. That feeling kind of drags out and lasts throughout the whole series. If you don't know what I'm saying, if you didn't watch it, but I'm really recommending this one because it puts you on, it's a whole roller coaster ride of emotions, of feelings, of plot twists. There's like 2 giant plot twists in this. Yeah, watch it. I don't know how else to explain it. It's hard. It's hard without spoiling. Number 4 for me is Erased. And Erased is kind of another murder mystery time traveling thing. I loved it because it was so short and sweet. It's so suspenseful. I didn't stop. It's only maybe 10 to 12 episodes. That was my day. I watched from beginning to end and I couldn't stop because in the end it just gives you kind of like jitters. Like you're just really trying to figure out what's going on. Super short and sweet. If you like suspense, if you like murder mysteries, if you like time traveling, this is for you. 3 is such a sweet one. It's Carol and Tuesday. And Carol and Tuesday was also made by the creator of Cowboy Bebop. And what I love about this is it's so diverse. It's about 2 girls trying to win a competition virtually. And all the messes that come with doing that. It ties in a lot of aspects that's going on in our reality right now. Like politics. The music is so beautiful. And it's in English. I didn't know that was happening. There wasn't a dub when I watched it, and I was surprised because you would have thought when you heard the music that there would be a dub with the same voices. It's just short, sweet, and it makes you feel warm. That's how I can describe it. I think it just played a great job into representing women in a way that is more realistic. When I watch anime sometimes, it feels like you just see the big ass tits and a lot of fan service, which I am completely 100% not a fan of, and that's pulled me away from so many different shows because the fan service was just too weird. And it was too gross. Even if it was one of the best of all time, it's not the best for me. Carol and Tuesday, I thought, was so refreshing that I realized I really wanted to see more diversity and inclusion within animes. It just seemed more real than what anime usually is. Anime is usually outlandish, very crazy adventures, and this one, it seemed to be more down to earth. And the music, I love. The music is so good. The music is so good. I have it on Spotify. I sang it. I will cover it. I think it's so amazing. I was really obsessed with this anime when it came out, and it was celebrating the anniversary of that studio. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, and we get up to my favorite too. These are my favorite of all time, and when I made a list of my top 10 or top whatever it was, these 2 were the first ones to come to mind because these are my favorites. And number 2 is Assassination Classroom. Ass Class, as I like to call it. It is so cool. I watched the dub for this one because I think the dub is better than the sub one. Because the teacher's voice sounds so cute. It sounds like what I thought he would sound like.
Reminds me of how amazing I am.
I cried a lot in the series. I honestly don't even remember why. It's a classroom full of assassins, basically. And they're trying to kill the teacher. And it's funny. It's hilarious. It hurts. It hurts. There's a lot of lessons that they're trying to instill on the students. I would say there's still one hot guy that I loved. If you watched it, let me know if you know who that is. You kind of just grow up with the class as they go through their journey, as they go through all of the trials they had to go through. I think the anime brings into the perspective of not knowing what each individual is going through throughout their lives, and that's what you see. And it kind of plays into understanding the different stories of each student and how Octopus Sensei is trying to be a good teacher to these students. I think the dub does a really, really good job of making it hilarious and funny. Because a lot of people don't like dub, and they're like, no, sub is it. Sub is what I want. Sub is the original. This is what the creators intended. But how, like, okay. But the dubs that come out and are really good are really, really freaking good. I've done it where I would watch a dub and I would put the subtitles to see how they would have translated it, and they're different. They use different words, and sometimes in English it makes more sense than what I read in subtitles. If the dub is really good, you can hear the emotional depth that comes with the character and that comes with what they're trying to portray. And you get a deeper sense of it because you understand what they're saying, I feel. I love subs. I won't doubt subs. I'll watch it. I don't mind reading the subtitles, but if I find a good dub, I'm gonna watch it. That's just my thoughts on dubs versus subs. Okay. And last but not least, favorite anime of all time. Completed, not completed. Unless there's another one that comes out that blows it out of the water. I absolutely love this anime. It is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Not the first one. It was great when it followed the manga. Once the anime caught up to the manga, they had to write their own ending, and I did not like the ending that they wrote. It was very confusing. Full Metal Brotherhood, it goes with the manga, so that's the complete story that the authors intended. It's not too long. It's maybe, I think it's less than 100. If you like superpowers, in a way, this is for you. It's also about equal exchange. What you receive is what you have to give. Some sort of sacrifice in what you want. Why I think you should watch Full Metal. Great fighting, great storyline. Since it went with the manga, it's just so concise. It's such a good full circle anime. Like, you cannot put it down. It's so good from start to end. It'll keep you in suspense. It'll keep you wanting to watch more until the end. And the end makes you feel good. It makes you feel like this is it. Like, this is the full story. Of course I wanted more because it was so good, but it made me feel satisfied. It made me feel full knowing that that was the story. I don't have any more questions for them. It's like, if you ever want to watch something that just makes you feel hooked and also very satiated and satisfied in the ending. Also, there's a hot guy in there for me too. Again, of course, hot men, love them. I've watched both. I watch a sub and the dub. I like the dub a lot better. Usually it's a 50-50 shot with dubs and subs. I think both of them have their perks. I think Full Metal Brotherhood, the dub one, was a lot better for me. Especially there's this woman, you'll see. It's not a surprise. There's like a seductress type of woman. I love that character. She is like the essence of sexy. And her voice in the anime was just so high-pitched and didn't sound sexy. It sounded very like, ew, come here, versus ooh, come here.
Quit staring. It's not very polite.
That concludes it. That's my full top 10, 12 maybe, top listed completed animes that I have finished so far. Here are my honorable mentions, because of course there's always more. I know they didn't make my list because there's just a lot more that I really liked, but I really do love these two. Clannad. I feel like when I was younger, I loved it a lot, but if I watch it now, it would be alright. The animation's really beautiful. I think for its time, it was one of the best visuals that I've seen, and that was maybe like 10 years ago. Oh god, shit, that was like a long time ago. The music was also really cute. I don't know if anyone knows the Dango song. Na 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 na. Yeah, I still remember the song. Cried in a lot of episodes for that. But now when I watch those types of animes, like the really romantic, really like, ooh, I want his love. I don't like the thought of fighting for a boy. That's not really what the anime was. It was a really good anime though. Like, oh, it was based off of a visual novel. Tugs at your heart. There's two parts. There's Clannad and Clannad After Story. You gotta watch both. You can't just watch one. Okay, after that is Kuroko no Basket. Basketball anime. The epitome of outlandish, extreme, like, what the hell is going on anime. It's so funny, and you cannot take this one seriously. If you take it seriously with what basketball is, you're not going to like it. And that's with a lot of sports animes. I feel like you have to take it with a grain of salt. Anyone who knows what in the zone means in the anime, that's my favorite. And we're back. And I also felt for the main character because he was shorter. He's shorter. He is like invisible and not noticeable, but he makes a big impact, and I really felt that because that's how I feel sometimes. Cells at work. If you're trying to understand biology, the basics of it, if you're going through anatomy class, if you're going through what I had to go through for nursing school, I watched this to help me for nursing school because it was so cute and it explained what the cells do. It's about your body. It's about the cells in your body and what they do, how they're at work. And it's super cute. I think they're coming out with another one. I think hopefully this is a darker version. I think it's a very great learning tool. And there is kind of one hot cell in it. Oh my god. One Punch Man. Super funny. It's super funny. There's a manga. I think the manga's still going on, but they finished the anime. I don't really know why they would do that, because it was really good. This is a very lighthearted show, and if you just want lighthearted, if you want something that make you laugh, that's not deep or dense, this is the show for you. If you ever see people doing 100 push-ups, 100 track miles, 100 pull-ups, it's because of this show. Okay, well that's it. That is my top list of completed animes. If you kept watching through my ramblings, even after I stopped the timer, thank you so much. What's some animes that you think I should be watching that you like 100% recommend? I know there's Hunter x Hunter. Once they finish the manga, I'm pretty sure they would finish the anime, so maybe I'll just hold on for that. The manga keeps going on a hiatus, which is fine, it happens, but I just really want to finish the story. I really want to watch it. My friends are telling me it's really great, and that's probably the next one I'm going to be watching. But if you have any other suggestions on things I should be watching right now, please let me know. I'm going to make another video of my top animes that have not been completed yet, because there's so much of that. Also, my top cartoons. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment if you have any other suggestions, if you disagree with any of the things that I said. If you like a little more of this and a little more of me, just like, subscribe, I guess. And I hope you guys have a really good day. Thank you for watching. Bye. Also, shout out to the main person that I talked to about this that I can't see because of quarantine, Justine Burmisa. You told me I should watch Naruto. You gave me the first manga to read, and after that, it's just been an explosion of different works in my life, and really just helped me in so many ways. I don't know why. It's one of the biggest outlets of my life, and I have you to thank for that. So thank you so much, Justine, my big sister, for showing me the way and helping me become a wee bet. And I miss you so much. Also, whenever I can't watch anything scary, that you watch it with me. Thanks. When we get to see each other in our own homes, I do want to watch Parasite, so yeah. Also, if you guys ever need somebody to draw, look at her stuff, hit her up, DM her, slide into those DMs, because she is freaking amazing. I will post her link over here, I think, yeah. She makes the cutest cards. She helped me live out my voiceover dreams in the animated video I have on my Instagram too. She's one of the most talented people I know, and I hope you guys show her some love and support. And please look through her page, because her artwork is amazing. Okay. Yeah. We're done.